Hello and welcome to CGNgames and this late night gaming show, episode 40, part 2, as it's a special.
It is special.
We're away as well, so we got this. We wanted to give you something a little bit special for while we were away. So the Game Awards nominations went up. For you, it will be about 2 weeks ago. For us, it was literally like yesterday. So what we're going to do is we're going to go through each section, and we're going to go through the nominations. We're going to say who we would vote for. So you can go and vote yourself. If you go on to thegameawards.com, you can go and vote for yourself. No, you can't vote for yourself to win. Can't do that. But you can vote for games.
That would be awesome. Imagine getting nominated for it.
The Game Awards in the UK is like 1:30 in the morning on Friday, if you want to watch that. It is always great. There's always big game announcements as well, so it's definitely worth a watch. So let's not waste any more time. Let's get straight into it. So the first one that comes up at the start is Game of the Year. We're going to come to that last, as you should always. Definitely. All right, so our first award, we're just gonna get through these, and we're just gonna say it. I've already voted, so I know what I voted for. But we're gonna do it. So the first award is Best Ongoing Game. So this is a game that, say that Fallout 76 is gonna be going on for years, and might update it and put extra stuff in it, something like that. So your choices is Destiny 2, Forsaken, Fortnite, No Man's Sky, which I can't believe it's on there, but there you go. Overwatch, and Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Siege. Jodie, what gets your vote?
It's going to be Fortnite.
You're going to go for Fortnite?
Yeah.
I went for Overwatch. But I feel like... I actually think in terms of the updates that have been coming all the time, Fortnite probably should, in terms of, if that's what it's about.
I mean, they've been going for, over a year now, and the numbers are still high on that game.
They are, yeah. Next, we have got Best Game Direction. So it's just which game is the best game direction? We've got A Way Out. We've got Detroit Become Human, God of War, Marvel Spider-Man, and Red Dead Redemption 2. Look at that smile. We all know what's coming. Jodie, what gets your vote?
It's just going to be Red Dead Redemption.
You're going for Red Dead Redemption 2. It's a worthy... I mean, the direction was obviously...
I feel that God of War and Spider-Man were like the run-up to it. And I'm not lying.
How
so it was
dare
God
you.
of War... And then it was Spider-Man, and then they just let
It's been a good year for games.
It has been really good for games this year.
So I voted for God of War. I just felt like, I think when I was thinking of direction, I felt like every sequence of that game was just thought through and directed just very well.
Yeah, that's true.
Whereas obviously Red Dead Redemption 2 obviously is just insane, but there's a lot, I think, to me when I was thinking about it, there's a lot of sections where it's just riding through nothing. So
yeah, but that beautiful scenery.
Well, I think some people, and I agree in a sense, I think that's done by design. They want you to feel like this world is huge, and that's what would happen. There's not going to be stuff happening all the time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I just think there's a lot more gone into that. But whatever, that's good. I'm glad that we're not the same.
It's good.
I'm happy about that. Next, we got Best Narrative. So this is just what has the best story, basically. You got Detroit Become Human, God of War, Life is Strange 2, Episode 1, Marvel Spider-Man, and Red Dead Redemption 2.
So what's this award for?
So this is for Best Narrative. So this is what had the best story.
God of War.
Go for God of War.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I voted for that too. I think the relationship between him and his son was really good. I reckon if I had played Detroit Become Human, I would have ended up voting for that. Because that's the whole game.
I think
that's the entire game.
Yeah.
I wonder if I'll ever, because I missed it, I wonder if I'll ever go back and play that. I don't know.
No.
Interesting. I hope I do, but I don't know. Maybe if it got a port to the PS5, maybe then I would do it.
That's what we're all.
Because then it feels new. It feels new then. Next, we got Best Art Direction. So in this category, we've got Assassin's Creed Odyssey, God of War, Octopath Traveler, Red Dead Redemption 2, or Return to the Obra Dinn. I've never heard of that.
Red Dead Redemption 2.
Straight up.
Yeah. The art in that is God of War's good, really. It's good. No, it's really good. But it's not
that good.
But the attention to detail in this game is just unbelievable.
So I voted for Octopath Traveler, which is obviously that amazing Switch game. But I think that thing was just all about the art. But I thought the art direction for that was completely different to any other game that we've seen, and the way they brought the new and the old together was really special for me. But yeah, Red Dead Redemption 2 is graphics and stuff are insane. But yeah, I agree. Next we got Best Score, music. So this is what has the best music basically. We've got Celeste, God of War, Marvel's Spider-Man, Ni no Kuni 2 Revenant Kingdom, and Octopath Traveler. Oh, and Red Dead Redemption 2. What has the best music for you?
Spider-Man.
Yeah.
I really love Spider-Man.
Okay, that's good. That's the thing with Red Dead Redemption 2. I can't actually think of music that's in that.
No. All I can think is like Western.
Yeah. So I think I chose Octopath Traveler again. That has such a good soundtrack. Oh, just get that on a vinyl. Get that on a vinyl. Next, we've got Best Audio Design. So this is going to include like sound effects and all that kind of stuff. So it's not just music. We've got Call of Duty Black Ops 4, Forza Horizon 4, God of War, Marvel Spider-Man, Red Dead Redemption 2. You've seen a pattern here. It goes God of War, Spider-Man, Red Dead Redemption 2.
God of War.
I'm going for God of War on that one. I actually can't remember. I can't remember if I chose Forza Horizon 4 or God of War. For this one, I can't remember. I think I chose God of War. But Forza Horizon 4 is just... I mean, Forza in general is known for having, like, incredible car sound effects and stuff. But I think I went for God of War too. I think the same. Next is Best Performance. So this is Best Voice Actor.
Okay.
We've got... I am going to butcher these names, so please don't hold me accountable. We've got Brian DeChart. So he played Connor in Detroit Become Human. We got Christopher Judge, who played Kratos in God of War. We've got... Wow, I can't say that name. We've got somebody who played Cassandra from Assassin's Creed Odyssey. We've got Roger Clark, who played Arthur in Red Dead Redemption 2. And we got Yuri Lowenthal, who played Peter Parker in Marvel's Spider-Man. Who did you go for?
See, this one's hard because I'm in between the God of War guy and Spider-Man.
Right, okay.
God of War.
You're going to go for Christopher Judge, who played Kratos. So I actually voted for him. And now thinking through it, I feel like I made that decision too quickly because I actually think the guy who played Arthur in Red Dead Redemption 2 did a fantastic job. And I feel like the guy who played Peter Parker did a great job. So that's a really hard one, that.
Yeah.
And I reckon the guy from God of War will win it.
Oh, definitely.
He's a bit. He just people just know him. I think he'll do well.
Yeah.
Next, we got Games for Impact, and I think you're going to have a hard time. I haven't actually voted on this because I didn't feel right. Morally, didn't feel right, Jodie. So the reason is because I haven't played any of these games, so I didn't feel right voting for something I had no idea what they were like. So, Games for Impact is basically it's a game that's supposed to be very thought provoking, and so one of my favourite ones that won, I think it was a couple of years ago now. I don't think it was the last one, but the Christian couple that made the game, That Dragon Cancer on the PC, they won it once, and that was really cool. But it's a nice little section to have. But I think this is good because I've not even heard of a few of these games, maybe a couple of them. It kind of makes me want to go and try mine now. So you got 1111 Memories Retold, Celeste, Florence, Life is Strange 2 Episode 1, and The Missing J.J. McField and the Island of Memories. So I'm assuming that you don't have a decision on that one. So yeah, I just didn't vote for that because the only one I have really seen is Celeste. And I didn't feel right voting for one. I don't know anything about the others. Yeah, no, that's right. Next, we got Best Independent Game. So we got Celeste, Dead Cells, Into the Breach, Return of the Obra Dinn, and The Messenger.
Messenger. I don't know. I've not heard of them ones.
No. So I voted for Dead Cells because I played it the most and I enjoyed it the most. Oh, okay. But yeah, again,
I don't think I can vote because I've not heard of it.
Yeah. Best mobile game, again. This was a choice between two because I'd never even heard of some of these. Donut Country.
That sounds boss.
It does. I want to try it. Florence, Fortnite, PUBG Mobile, and Reigns Game of Thrones.
PUBG all the way.
Going for PUBG. I voted for PUBG as well. I thought they did really well on that.
They did.
Even though I don't know. I was going to say I think Fortnite runs better, But I think PUBG ran pretty well anyway. I don't think there was any issues, was there? Next, we got best VR game. We got Astrobot Rescue Mission, Beat Saber, Firewall 0 Hour, Moss, Tetris Effect. And again, you don't have a PSVR, so I'm assuming you've not played any of these games.
No.
I voted for Astrobot Rescue Mission. I haven't actually played it, but I
played with that
You played
guy.
it with the bots, yeah. So they've actually made a whole VR game out of it, and it's supposed to be amazing.
I played the little mini games and built up your little studio.
Yeah. That's right.
I thought it was cool.
Next, we got best action game. So this is Call of Duty Black Ops 4, Dead Cells, Destiny 2 Forsaken, Far Cry 5, or Mega Man 11. So go through that again. Call of Duty Black Ops 4, Dead Cells, Destiny 2, Far Cry 5, and Mega Man 11. What are we going for?
I don't want to vote for any of them. Just give Call of Duty it.
Oh, you make me sick. I think you probably will win, but I voted for Dead Cells again. I think that wipes the floor with Call of Duty, personally. Best action adventure game. We got Assassin's Creed Odyssey. We got God of War, Spider-Man, Red Dead Redemption 2, and Shadow of the Tomb Raider.
Oh, that's the thing. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna go, just because I'm playing it still at the minute, and it's the one that's kept me attention is Red Dead Redemption.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the thing is, if they save Game of the Year for the end, which they will, of course, because let's face it, it's going to be between God of War, Spider-Man, and Red Dead Redemption 2. So basically, whoever wins this section probably will win the end, won't they? So you're going for Red Dead Redemption 2. I went for God of War. Next, best role-playing game. We got Dragon Quest XI, Echoes of the Elusive Age, Monster Hunter World, Ni no Kuni 2, Revenant Kingdom, Octopath Traveler, and Pillars of Eternity 2, Deadfire.
Monster Hunter.
I had a really tricky decision between that and Octopath Traveler because I had such fun. But I went for Octopath Traveler. Yeah. It's only right. But you had a good time with Monster Hunter, didn't you?
I did. I enjoyed it. I mean, I've played it a handful of times. I won't go and buy another one, but I mean,
it was a good experience.
It was good, yeah.
Good experience. Next, we got best fighting game. We got Blaze Blue. Couldn't say that. Blaze Blue, Cross Tag Battle, Dragon Ball Fighters, Soul Calibur 6, and Street Fighter 5 Arcade Edition. I think neither of us play fighting games, so I went for Soul Calibur 6 just because in my past that's the game I've enjoyed the most.
I'd probably go for the same.
Yeah. Next, we got best family game. This could get a little bit more interesting. We got Mario Tennis Aces, Nintendo Labo, which I think is a really interesting one to have in there. Overcooked 2, Starlink Battle for Atlas, Super Mario Party.
Super Mario Party.
Not even a question.
Nope.
What do you think I went for?
Labo.
I went for Starlink, Jodie.
Oh.
I went for Starlink. Can you believe it? I want to give that game just something good to feel about at the end of this year because the sales obviously bombed. Next, we got best strategy game. So this is the Banner Saga 3, BattleTech, Frostpunk, Into the Breach, and Valkyrie Chronicles 4. Again, I'm assuming you've not played any of those games. I actually haven't played any of these games this year, but I have played a Valkyria Chronicles 4 in the past. So I vote for that. Just because I think I get the idea of the most one. Mm-hmm. Best sports/racing game, we got FIFA 19, Forza Horizon 4, Mario Tennis Aces, NBA 2K19, and Pro Evolution Soccer 2019. What is your choice there, Jodie?
I'm going to go with Mario.
You're going for Mario Tennis Aces? I remember you playing the beta of that and you did not have a good time. No. You're not really a sports games fan, are you?
No, but because it's a cartoon kids version, I'm alright.
You're alright with that. So I played a lot of Mario Tennis Aces, but Forza Horizon 4 I feel like is the only game in that entire list that is just like incredible. So that got my vote. Next we got best multiplayer game. We've got Call of Duty Black Ops 4, Destiny 2, Fortnite, Monster Hunter World, and Sea of Thieves.
Monster Hunter.
Going for Monster Hunter. Yeah. I did that as well. I voted for Monster Hunter.
I feel like Monster Hunter just needs something. And it's just because it looked beautiful, like the graphic designs and all that in it. And I think multiplayer was good as well. It's a bit confusing at times, trying to get things going, but. Yeah.
And that's where I think I struggle with this now, though, is because I think Monster Hunter is better than all of those games. But in terms of the online aspect, I think Fortnite is better.
Oh, definitely.
So it's a weird one, but I think Monster Hunter World is definitely the better one. But there you go. Next, we got Best Student Game. We're just going to skip over this because we've not played any of these. Just 2 minutes. We have Best Indie Game, which we've already done. Oh, no. Oh, Best Debut Indie Game. So I can comment on this because I have to vote on this. So we had Donut Country, Florence, Moss, The Messenger, and Yoku's Island Express. I know people love Yoku's Island Express, but I went for The Messenger. It's kind of just like a new game based on the old Ninja Gaiden series. You don't know. You don't care about any of them, do you?
To be honest with you, I'd go with that donut game. That sounds the best.
Okay, and then the last one we're going to look at, because then it just gets into a load of esports teams and everything, and we literally don't really know. The only team that I have a shirt of is Team Liquid, and they're not in any of this, so I'm like, whatever. All right, so best esports game. So these can be older games, but the games that do a lot of that stuff. We got CS:GO, Dota 2, Fortnite, League of Legends, or Overwatch.
Fortnite.
Without a doubt, there's no question. Fortnite straight up. So I went for Overwatch. I think Overwatch is the better game. So there you have it, which only leaves us with one final award, Jodie. The final award is Game of the Year, of course. Who gets Game of the Year? Is it Assassin's Creed Odyssey? Is it Celeste? God of War? Marvel's Spider-Man? Monster Hunter World? Or Red Dead Redemption 2?
So hard.
This one, Jodie.
No.
Vote for this one.
No. I'm going to... Do you know what? It's a tie-up between God of War, Spider-Man, and Red Dead Redemption.
It is. It's between them three, isn't it?
I think... I'm going to say Red Dead Redemption under this thing of I could sit and play that game past, just outside of... I'm not like that. Normally I'm like, game's over, I'm done.
Yeah.
But this game, I could literally sit and play all day, every day. Literally, someone said to me, this is your job to play this game. I would. And I mean, like, God of War and Spider-Man, they're good. Like, they are. Mm-hmm. They're brill. Like, but that one game has just kept my attention for so long. And not many games have done that. I've been playing this game for like 3 weeks straight. And that's the only game that's got the vote.
So what's interesting about this as well is the online aspect of this game isn't even live. And yeah, it's in that conversation. Do you think you're going to play the online part of it?
Definitely.
Are you interested? Yeah.
Tim,
no question.
I'm not going to lie, right? If it's online and we get to make up our own gang, we're being in our own gang.
I will do that as long as you play Fallout 76. Still.
It's a deal. It's a deal.
So for me, I gave Game of the Year to God of War out of this list because to me, I'm thinking like, okay, in like once... Like, I think the difficult thing is Red Dead Redemption 2 is just come out right now, so it's just so fresh in your memory, whereas God of War was like March or something. But I just think in terms of the experience I've had, I feel like God of War is gonna have. I'm gonna remember my experience with that in 10 years' time, 20 years' time. I will remember the whole thing. Whereas with Red Dead Redemption 2, I mean, I've not really been able to like fully go for it with it. So I just don't think it'll have the same effect. I just think God of War, just the story of it. Just everything about it was just awesome.
You're just ignorant because you've not seen it.
You're just ignorant.
You've not seen the full story.
You don't understand,
Tim. It breaks my heart to know that you've not played the full story and you've just said that comment.
Well, we'll see. We will see.
It literally, I cried at the game, and I don't cry at games, but I cried at that game.
But it was like that in God of War. There was moments like that in God of War.
I mean, the music was good.
That's enough out of you, Jodie.
The story was good.
That's enough out of you. That's enough out of you. And that ends part 2 of this 40th episode. We just want to say a big thank you to everyone who's been watching continuously all through this, so it's really cool. I think our 50th episode will finish. It'll be in the new year.
It will, January, cool. I think.
So, yeah, that's the end of our 40th episode special. So thanks for joining us. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you absolutely hated it, please give it a thumbs down. And if you want to see loads more like this, you want to see gameplay, you want to see unboxings, you want to see previews, you want to see all the crazy stuff we do, Trashy Tuesdays, all that, hit that subscribe button, hit the bell button, you'll be notified of every new video. If you've jumped on in part 2 of episode 40, jump back and watch part 1 as well, where we talk about Nintendo Switch and comparing the 2 years and is it really that bad? Spoilers. I'm not giving spoilers. Go and watch it. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you very, very soon. Bye.
Bye.